Hello everybody, my name is Rugi, and today let's talk about the 5-star anti-drone snipers. Earlier in one of my community posts, a majority of you voted 5-star single target or anti-drone snipers like Platinum, Blue Poison, Red Throat, and April as the new episode of Operator Review, hence is today's episode. Speaking of community posts, this perk has been unlocked since a few days ago, so feel free to interact with whatever bullshit I've posted from both my videos to this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share to whoever plays Arknights. Now, let's continue. We all know anti-drone sniper is one of the most popular subclasses in Arknights. I made the 6-star operators like Exusa, Ash, and Archeto in one of the previous episodes, and today I'm moving on to the 5 stars. The reason why is these 5-star operators are overshadowed by the 6-star counterparts, such as 5-star have only 1 talent instead of 2 and 2 skills to choose from instead of 3. But if you miss the Rebel 6 banner and you are lucky to recruit neither Archeto nor Exusai, or you have just exactly one of them, then this is just a right video for you. It happened to me while playing Japanese server where I failed to recruit any one of them, so I'm using Blue Poison Grey Throat combo to deal with most of the stages. Also in English server, I used to play up Platinum with Exercise before getting Ash and Archeto. So let's talk about the talents first. Unlike the 6-star anti-drone snipers, each of the 5-star counterpart has their own advantages and their talents almost never overlapping each other. Platinum's attack damage is dependent on the interval. Blue Poison is one of the few snipers, if not the only one, who can deal arch damage. Grey Throat has chance to deal extra damage depending on RNG, and April is more to the fast redeploy sniper. In terms of DPS, Grey Throat will come out on top, but this is much debatable because of Platinum's and Blue Poison's talents respectively. What Blue Poison stands out the most aside from dealing arch damage is that she has a magical resistance value at 5. The only other operator in sniper class who has magical resistance is Rosmotis. Now, let's compare their skill 1. Platinum's attack Gamma is the only skill which is activated manually, and while Platinum's attack stat is doubled during the activation of her skill, Blue Poison could do a little better than her. Blue Poison activates her skill every 3rd shot, targeting up to 2 targets instead of 1. For Grey Throat and April, they could only target 1 upon skill activation at their 5th and 4th shot respectively, but Grey Throat makes 2 quick attacks in one instance. Now let's move on to the skill 2 comparison. Platinum is a little underwhelming as you need to wait for about a minute until her skill is activated. But the good news is her skill duration is infinite, and that makes her attack range larger than other anti-drone snipers. Meanwhile, it seems like Grey Throat's 2nd skill is also underwhelming. Trust me, Grey Throat is a good alternate version of Archeto's skill 3 when it comes to Grey Throat's skill 2. Despite the fact that Grey Throat cannot target multiple targets at the same time like what Archeto does. Blue Poison can attack the main target a 2nd time as well as 2 additional targets, and with the addition of the arch damage, she can be as deadly as Taunts. April's stealth ability is handy as well, but it depends on what maps you're playing and which enemies you're up against with. Let's talk about the pros and cons for each 5-star anti-drone snipers. First, Platinum has large attack buff thanks to her talent, and her skill 2 makes her attack further than any other anti-drone snipers as well. But the downside is her skill 2 as well, due to the long skill activation time and the reduced attack speed. Speaking of attack speed, Grey Throat has that advantage thanks to her talent as well. Furthermore, her skill 2 is a very high active DPS skill as well, despite with a fairly long downtime. Blue Poison is the only anti-drone sniper with magic resistance and having ability to deal arch damage. Her skill 2 is very useful, and you can make her as a cheaper version of multi-target caster, as she can eliminate more enemies in one go while the skill is active. However, her HP is the lowest among the 4 operators, which means you need a strong melee to cover her from being attacked. Meanwhile, you have an easy time to redeploy April if crucial, and her attack multiplier is the highest when it comes to skill 1. And since April's second skill is passive, she will deal high damage right away without waiting for the skill recharge, but do note that you need more DP to redeploy the same operator, and this is only practical if you would like to redeploy April for once or twice. So, what do you think about the 5-star anti-drone snipers? Comment down below on your opinions. To me, they are equally strong, but I used to deploy Platinum, Blue Poison and Grey Troid. Their DPS is not as great as the 6-star counterpart, but at least they can deal damage too. It's good to have them because they are easier to be recruited than the 6-star anti-drone snipers other than XUCA. So that's all for the video for today. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.